I think, and this is me being honest, the hardest thing for me in the circle was cooking. I knew that going into it, it was going to be strategic. I knew it was going to be difficult. I knew that the catfish were going to be there. But I'm hypoglycemic and I gotta eat.
It's Andy here, and obviously everybody, including myself, have a lot of questions about The Circle probably as it just aired on Netflix. Well, the good news is I got a chance to sit down with the cast, the lovely, talented people of The Circle Season 2. If you haven't caught up with Season 1, I recommend you do that, but also I won't give any spoilers away. Let's see what they had to say about their experience with Season 2.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Hello, my queens. What is happening? How are you, babes?
We're good.
Fantastic and
Are we
fly.
living? Are we excited? I promise
Yeah.
this is going to be a joyous time, like talking to any of your other girlfriends, guy friends, day friends, anybody in between. It is Andy here with watching.com. I'm here to talk to the lovely cast members of The Circle Season 2. And we don't have much time, so I'm going to get into the questions straight up. Y'all have been answering questions probably all day, night, holding things, emotions in. I guess my first thing to ask each of you going down the line is, what was your audition like to get into the circle? And why did you want to be in the circle in the first place? I'm going to go ahead and ask that to Chloe first. How did that happen?
Okay, so I got approached by Netflix and they were like, Chloe, we've got a show for you and we think you'd smash it, but it's a US show. It's The Circle. And I was like, wow, okay, like I'd never seen The Circle before in my life. We have a UK one, but it's not as big. So to get the opportunity to go on the US one, which is like worldwide, is just amazing. So yeah, being on The Circle is just a mesmerizing experience. Being a Brit anyway, I'm representing my country.
110%. Courtney, what was that like for you to go through this process, and why did you want to be on here in the first place?
It was in terms of the process, it literally, Andy, I just sat up on my MacBook and I had just finished work and I recorded a quick little video and I just talked just like I'm talking to you right now. But it was a fantastic experience, a blessing, if you will, to be honest.
A blessing. And Elisa, last but not least.
Yeah, one of my best friends actually told me like, "Hey, girl, like you should go on The Circle," and I was like, "What is this?" And then, I fell in love with it and I binged it. And I do YouTube, so for me, it was like, let me hop in front of a camera. Castings are open. Like, let me hurry up and get this video across and show my fun personality. Maybe I can be the first one in there. And it was crazy when I got the call back. I was so excited. But I really wanted to be a part of the Circle family because I've never seen a show quite like it before. Like Netflix, just they genius when it comes to this show. And it's like, how they say it's part of it's like Big Brother meets Catfish together. So to be a part of something like that just was like dynamic, and it was just something that I really wanted to do, and I made it, and I can't believe it. God.
Now, the contestants were able to share with me also essentially what their experience was like being by themselves for days, weeks, however long they lasted in the show. So let's see what they had to say about that.
The Circle is a one-of-a-kind, very unique experience. Not a lot of people can handle it. A lot of time being by yourself, a lot of time really talking to people who may not be who they say they are. I guess going to each of you as well, I guess what would you say are some of the hardest things about being in the circle itself?
I think, and this is me being honest, the hardest thing for me in the circle was cooking. I knew that going into it, it was going to be strategic. I knew it was going to be difficult. I knew that the catfish were going to be there. But I'm hypoglycemic and I gotta eat. So the fact that I couldn't cook and I had to like live off of chicken nuggets, pizza, and pasta bakes for the time I was there it was a lot. But I overcame.
I mean, for me at this stage in my life, because I have my daughter, it was the hardest part being away from her. I really missed her. And I was really worried about her, but then I also had to stay focused. And you're isolated. So I didn't really have anybody that I can confide in because I was a catfish. So I couldn't really talk about, being a mom and how I felt like I was a terrible mom at times and I would cry at night. But so if it was when I was younger, for sure, it would definitely be like, I miss drinking and partying with my friends. Like I want to go out and club and like shake my booty. You know what I mean? So it's just interesting how it all panned out.
The hardest part for me, I'm such a people's person. I live on my own in Essex, and it was just so annoying being on my own in the apartment, knowing that there's so many fun, wonderful people around me in the apartment blocks, and not being able to just knock on their door and be like, "Hi, I'm Chloe. Like, should we have a drink?" No, we have to talk through a TV. So I couldn't bounce off anyone's energy. I had to just keep on picking myself up whenever I'd get down, or if I had like a rough day.
And what was one thing, anybody can answer this, that you did when you were up for a blocking or anything else to pass time? What was the thing that got you through this?
Oh, well, for me, I had a pillow. Yeah, I had this pillow.
I would do that.
Yeah, my daughter's picture, and Trevor was on there as well. And just holding that pillow, like I just envisioned like I was holding my family. So for me, that kind of just helped me get through it, because it is stressful. I don't know about y'all, but like I was stressed, okay? So that just like, it was like somebody hugging me.
I will let you all with the rest of your time. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for being a part of the circle. You kept us all very much entertained. And I will chat with you all soon.
Oh my God, thank you,
Andy.
I want to thank Netflix for the opportunity to talk to Courtney, Delisa, and Chloe throughout the entire experience of their season 2 endeavors. And overall, I guess, what would you do in scenarios like this? Would you have these similar experiences like them? But overall, let us know what you think at What's Trending. Follow me, Andy Lalwani. We'll see you for more Circle news, Netflix news, and more coming soon.